going on, everybody? Today we got some fresh meats for the 92 XJ600 Seca II. Now, what I picked up was some Bridgestone Battlax BT46. It's basically what Fort9 had in stock as a matching set front and rear about a month and a half ago. I've since had them off the bike, had it up on jack stands like this while I went and got the wheels mounted and balanced. They're ready to go, looking fresh as ever. Really hoping this brings the bike back into good health, minus a broken crusty chain that still needs replacing. But other than that, this is a big step forward in making this bike roadworthy again. So today we're gonna throw them in, make the bike look ready for spring. Before we get into it, please smash the like and subscribe button down below. It really helps me out. Now let's go. Installing the front wheel is the first objective, as that's where the weight of the bike is sitting on this jack stand. You have to take off the brake, which is two 12 millimeters here and here that hold the bracket to the fork leg. This is a 19 millimeter to get the front end, and it's two 6 millimeters here to loosen or tighten the pinch clamps that hold the axle in place and ensures it doesn't back out. With the wheel floating in place, you have to make mind of your speed sensor here. It's got two notches that it indexes with tabs inside the little bearing here, and this will register speed on your dash. So make sure you line this up and don't just slam it in any which way. On the other side of your front axle, you have this little cup that goes into the wheel there that I'm gonna insert before I put the axle through. Front axle torque specs is 43 foot-pounds for the axle going across the wheel and 168 inch-pounds for the two pinch bolts here. Getting the rear tire in, we have a couple more things to contend with. Make sure you get the chain on when you get an opportunity to, when the wheel's pushed forward as much as you can. Also ensure that your brake lines up. This can be the hardest part. It pivots up and out of the way on this bar that goes to the front of the swing arm, but make sure this is in line or else you'll be fighting it the whole time. On the wheel, you just gotta make sure these cups don't fall out. They sometimes pop out of the hub when you push them into the swing arm. I took the rear brake off here just to make it easier to line up this bracket with the brake and everything involved. It was just really hard to get the caliper to slide onto the rotor and get this thing to line up with the hub and not hit a bunch of things in here. The rear axle nut here is torqued to 75 foot-pounds. It's a little annoying, but to torque this rear end, you need a 19 millimeter socket on the right side while you torque the left side with your 22 millimeter. Otherwise, you'll just spin the axle when you try and tighten the nut on the left. The two bolts hold the caliper in place here and here are torqued to 25 foot-pounds. For tire pressures, you can refer to the sticker on your swing arm chain guard. Basically 29 in the front, 33 in the rear. PSI, that is. And that's a wrap on installing the fresh meats on our 92 XJ600 Seca II. Two new tires like this really inspires some confidence in me in this bike when it comes to the spring to actually get a chance to ride it. As for now, it's a pretty miserable and cold January, so these tires won't be seeing action anytime soon, but something to really look forward to in the springtime. If you have any questions, drop a comment down below. I do my best to answer all the questions. Please smash the like and subscribe button. It really helps me out. And as always, thanks for watching.